heading to Mumbai's Fort District for Bombay Duck. And then wrapping up this Indian two-parter with the Mehndi and wedding celebration. Well, after a less than an hour flight from Goa, we're in Mumbai, the financial heart of India, and one of its most colorful cities, and also one of its youngest. Mumbai originally was 7 islands that were connected with reclamation projects. Mumbai today is India's most populous city and houses the country's highest number of high-rises. We're starting off in the Fort District at the former Victoria Rail Terminus, next to the city's trading houses of yore. It can get pretty hot in India, and so the country has some pretty big fans. These things are enormous. Check it out. Following the opening of the Suez Canal, Mumbai really took off. It became India's melting pot, attracting entrepreneurs domestically and from all over the world, like the Parsis from Iran. We're taking our midday meal at Britannia & Company, a nearly 100-year-old institution nestled between Fort District's colonial-era trading houses.
I am Bowman, B-O-M-A-N, Bowman Kohinoor. The Parsis in India are called Parsi because when the Arabs invaded Iran and the Iranians were put to flight, the last city they left was called Fars. So when they landed in India, the Indians asked them where they come from. They could not reply. They just made signs and said, Pars, Pars. So the Indians called them Parsis. That was about 1,400 years ago. My father established this restaurant the same year I was born. That was in 1922-23. So I am 97. I took over, and now I have got 2 sons. When I leave, my son will continue.
It's always an honor to try a multi-generational family restaurant's food. And we're starting with 2 ice-cold sodas, please. A shop specialty. And Bombay Duck, which isn't duck.
This one is raspberry flavor. It has some raspberry flavor, but it's a little bit too sugary for me.
Petra wasn't kidding about the raspberry. It really does taste like hot soup. But this ginger beer is spicy and amazing. How's the Bombay Duck?
It's quite salty, but it's exactly why I like it. It's a bit crunchy on the outside and really tender in the inside.
I've had a lot of polo during this trip, but I've never had polo rice with berries before. And it's a real trip. The berries are imported from Iran, and they're not too sweet, perfectly complementing the rest of the spices and little bits of chicken hiding in the rice. The entirety of Fort is very walkable, with a myriad of Mumbai's cultural institutions located here. But we're running late from a Buddy Ali's Mehndi, way up in the Bollywood district of Juhu.
A Mehndi is a henna party. You know, one of those times when the whole family kind of comes together and dances, no matter how old or young, usually grandmoms to like the youngest, like kids in the family. The bride generally puts a lot more henna than anyone else, so it could go all the way up to here, and then the feet, like it can go up to like your calves. The other guests put on a little bit less maybe, but it's one of the really important ceremonies in an Indian wedding. I'm Uzma, I'm the bride's sister today, and yeah.
Thank you very much.
The Mehndi includes a time-honored tradition found across cultures of the groom ransoming back his pride, or in this case, his shoes, here called juta chupai. Ali, where are your shoes?
They have been stolen because I'm a complete idiot.
How much cash do you have on you?
Your mother clearly just took them away and called me unsuspecting, so now I know they're gone.
She called you unsuspecting?
Did you bring enough
She
cash?
said I should take off, I don't know how much is enough.
If I say 50, you can't say 5. Like that's insulting.
No, but the thing for us is that we don't even know what we're negotiating for. Where are the show us?
She was 5.
After hours of application, the bride's henna sleeves are starting to set, as is the sun. And the mehndi comes to a close, so we remove ourselves to the lovely couple's evening reception.
She looks radiant as ever. Have you looked at my wife again?
I'm very appreciative that everybody here could be here. Thank you guys for coming out, and I love you all so much. We love you too. And thank you guys. I love you all.
I can't think of a better way to end off a trip to India, can you?
Yeah, definitely. This is just so fun.
Very fascinating, very colorful. Check out our exit interview next week. See you then.